Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a trading Michael Porter Jr. Brooklyn Nets rebuild in NBA 2K26. So here's the three-team trade I've cooked up that could send Michael Porter Jr. to the Golden State Warriors. It seems like that is the main team that's interested in MPJ. I feel he's either going to the Golden State Warriors or the Milwaukee Bucks, but I feel like this Warriors trade makes a little bit more sense for all three of these teams. Yes, we have made a three-team trade, so the Nets could get what they want. Because I don't think apparently the Nets didn't really show much interest in Kuminga in the offseason. So obviously I don't think that makes sense for the Nets if they don't want him. But like I said, here's the trade I've cooked up for Michael Porter Jr. So basically, the Warriors are getting Michael Porter Jr. as the guy they wanted and some salary filler so you can get him so he can make the trade work. Basically, the Warriors are giving up Jonathan Kuminga, Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, and a 2030 unprotected first-round pick. But Kuminga is actually going to the Sacramento Kings. That is the one team that wants Kuminga, the one team that still wants Kuminga. And that will make sense for Kuminga to go. Obviously, it makes sense for him to go to Sacramento because I believe he wanted to go there in the offseason, and it would just make sense because the Kings are like terrible right now, like really bad, and they can hopefully rely on Kuminga to become a star for them. I don't know, but they have interest in Kuminga, and then basically all they're giving up here is Malik Monk. That's literally all they're giving up. Because Malik Monk, it seems like they want to get off his contract. Obviously, slightly overpaid, but he's been getting DMPs with Sacramento Kings as well. So I feel like it makes sense as well. So obviously, the Kings will 100% swap Malik Monk for Kuminga. That's a guarantee. So I feel like it's all about what the Brooklyn Nets say at this point. I feel like the Warriors would do this. I also think the Kings would do this, and I think the Nets would do this as well. I mean, they're getting what they want. They are getting salary filler, a first-round pick. Now, I don't know if it would take more than one first-round pick or two first-round picks. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe it would take a 2026 unprotected first-round pick. Maybe it would, but I'm going to simply leave it as this. I feel like the Nets, this is a pretty solid term for the Nets. They get Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, a 2030 first-round pick. Now I don't know why the Nets don't want Kuminga. I think they maybe should want Kuminga. But like I said, I think this trade will make sense. Well, you could, like I said, don't have the first-round pick. But I'm going to leave it as this. MPJ goes over to the Warriors. The Brooklyn Nets get their return. So obviously the Kings accepted. The Warriors actually declined this proposal. It will give them this would have us spending an excessive amount at their small forward position. Well, they're getting the best small forward here in MPJ, so I don't know what that means. But we're going to make the trade go using trade override, and just like that, we sent MPJ over to the Golden State Warriors, and now, the Brooklyn Nets have they can rely on their tank again. And then Malik Monk is here only for like 2 years. Like I said, we have a bunch of salary on our team now, like Malik Monk, Buddy Hield, Moody. Maybe these guys become something like Moody. Maybe. We'll see. But I feel like the next player the Nets to trade is either Nick Claxton and or Cameron Thomas. I say Cam Thomas because I don't think he returned to the Brooklyn Nets after that contract dispute in the offseason. They could not find a deal. I heard a rumor that they lowballed him like $8 million or $12 million or something crazy. But your rotation to the trade deadline, so I want to make one last trade here. It's going to be Yegor Demon, Cameron Thomas, Zaire Williams, Danny Wolf, Daron Sharp, Nick Claxton, Malik Monk, Noah Clowney, Buddy Hield, Moses Moody as your 10-man rotation. We're going to leave it as that. We're not going to go 11-man rotation because we suck. We're not making the playoffs. So especially after our 26-point per game score, MPJ leaving. But I'll see you guys at the trade deadline for us to make one last trade here. Here's the trade I am doing at the trade line, or at least I'm going to try to do. It's with the Boston Celtics. So I'm going to see if we can get Anthony Simons and a 2027 unprotected first-round pick for Nick Claxton. So the Celtics get their big. So I feel like if Tatum comes back, they're obviously still championship contenders with Brown playing the way he is, with guys stepping up. I feel this would be a great trade. I don't think Simons fits this team. He hasn't really been that good for the Celtics. But I feel like this trade makes more sense. The Celtics also get cheaper if they do as well because Claxton's making $25 million, Simons making $27 million. So I feel like it's a perfect fit and it makes sense. Surprised some trade like this hasn't even happened yet. I'm going to offer it. So I don't think the Celtics agree to it right away. I would trade around. They want Buddy Hield and a pick swap. They're going to be Tillman. Okay, they're definitely interested in this. But I don't know if I could trade this Knicks pick swap though. But although I guess I can give you guys Buddy Hield. I don't want to trade this pick swap. You guys don't have to give me Tillman. How about we just call it that? They're probably gonna offer the exact same thing. It's probably going. I don't know why they're going so slow. So now they want the pick swap in the second. Okay. How about we just get to some second round picks and let's call it freaking a day. So I'll give you guys 3 second round picks in this trade. 3 seconds should be enough to get this deal done, and it is. Just like that, we send Nick Claxton over to I wish we didn't have to trade this seconds, but that's how 2K is. So yeah, that was a pretty good trade in my opinion for Claxton. Now, don't want to trade Cameron Thomas or just let him go or just re-sign him. I think we figured that out in the offseason. Obviously, somebody Nets might not want to pay. Obviously, they have their 2026 pick, so Debanza and Peterson are still, very definitely opportunity. We're 17-32 right now. Not the worst team in the East, but sometimes if you're the worst team, you likely never get the pick and the first round pick anymore. But now, is our team was looking like. So we're officially embracing the tank. Simons, Malik Monk, Cameron Thomas, 3 guards in the starting lineup that can't play defense really at all, and then Cameron Thomas that small forward. Yeah, we're embracing this tank, bro. No, this will be a terrible starting 5 to run. Noah Clowney, Darren Sharp, Egor Demons, Zaire One, Moses Moody, Terrence Mann, Danny Wolf, and Ben Sarabia. This team might not win another game. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, definitely not. But we're 17-32. Let's keep the tank going. I'll turn off trade override really quickly, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Nikola Jokic wins the MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Reed Shepard, 6-man. Depoy going to Mobley. Most we're going to need Myers Kita. Clutch player going to Desmond Bain. Coach, you're going to Mark Dagnall. Executive going to John Murphy. Here's an All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. But at the end of the season, we did finish off missing the playoffs. It was absolutely amazing. As we all know, I don't know what our record was, though. We finished off 29-53. Okay. I mean, like I said, we still have the chance to get number 1, although I don't know. We'll see. Anything could happen in the draft lottery. So Cam Thomas ended up getting injured, which did, help us lose a little bit more games, although he did help us win some games, though. He only played 55. He averaged 22 points, 16 from Simons, 12 from Malik Monk, Igor Demo with 12. He's actually been pretty solid for the Nets, so I still don't think their draft was good, but at least Yegor Demon's going to be a solid player. 10 from Noah Clowney, 9 from Zaire Williams, 9 from Moody, 8 from Sharp, 6 from Terrence Mann, 6 from Ben Sarab, 4 from Drake Powell, 5 from Danny Wolf, and then 4 from Jalen Wilson, 2 from Tillman. But it's time to see who wins the NBA championship as the Warriors lose in round 2 with MPJ. And the Knicks will go on to win the championship again over the Wolves. Brunson, AJ Franz VP. So LeBron James will call it quit. Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley. Any Nets players retiring? No, not as I see. But heading into the draft lottery, here's the huge part of things. We're actually projected pick 6. I don't know why I said the Rockets have our pick. Tuka needs to fix that. But yeah, we're projected pick 6. Via Brooklyn. It says Houston has it, but it is our pick. Although we don't have our pick next year. Now that pick goes to the Rockets. We have our pick at 2026. So it's time to send the draft and see where we're going to land. We're going to have the number. We're going to fall to 8. Man, that's disappointing. That sucks a ton. I'm not going to lie. A falling to 8 is just really bad. We didn't jump up at all, man. Wow, we fell to 8. Grizzlies got 1, man. Okay, so they can probably trade Ja and, be fine. But we're going to fall all the way to 8. So let me get that draft pick back. And unfortunately, we won't be drafting high at all. All right, Jody Fernandez is somebody we'll keep as the head coach. I'm pretty sure he just hired him not too long ago. And then heading on the draft, and like I said, having the 8th overall pick definitely sucks. We have 2 seconds as well, so I guess we can hit on these 3 picks and see what we can get. So at number 8, we're projected to take Jay Quinn. It's not obviously, like I say, getting Peterson, Boozer, DeBanza would have changed this franchise, bro. It would have absolutely changed the franchise. Now, we still don't know who our star is for the future, and we don't even have a 2026 pick. So we can't decide that this year or next year. We maybe can decide it this year. DeBanza goes 1. Boozer goes 2 to the Blazers. The Wizards take Darren Peterson and Trey. So they have Peterson and Trae Young. 4, they take Tondi Yusufu, the Hornets. 5, the Pacers will take Jaden Quaintance. 6, Koa Pete to the Hawks. We got Dash Daniels going to the Jazz. And then with our pick, we do got Mikael Brown, and I know he is a future star. Although I did just take him in the last video. We do need we don't really, I want to develop Yegor Demon, sure. But, like I said, at this point, I think it made more sense. I think it'll make more sense for us to take Nate Ahmed here. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to go with Nate Ahmed here. Perimeter defense, post defensive rebounding. Sounds like the exact power forward we need, I guess. So Nate and Matt, welcome. And then we'll go ahead and take, we still could take a guard like Tahad, but I think with this pick, I'm going to go with Magoon. So Magoon. And then with our other second, we'll take Tahad. Sure. Tahad, Pettiford. Take all three of you guys. He's going to be a 76 overall, so I don't hate that. So yeah, can I two-way him? No, it's 11. Okay, we'll just sign him. Senior player options, Noah Clowney, we're going to accept. Sharp, I'm going to accept. I think I'm going to let Zaire Williams go. Qualifying offers, Cameron Thomas is a restricted free agent, so I don't know if that's the case in real life. But if he's asking for a cheap, I think we resign him. He only asked for like $13 million, and I think that's what his market would be, knowing how nobody wanted to pay him last off season. And like I said, he'd help us. So I'm going to re-sign Cameron Thomas, what he's asking for. We're going to let the rest of these guys go. That was the plan originally. So I'm going to renounce literally everybody else. We're going to bring back Thomas, and then we'll see who else we can potentially sign. So we got Yegor Demon, Ben Seraph, Todd Pettiford, Nolan Charles. We have a lot of guards we can hopefully develop. Cameron Thomas, Malik Monk, Terrence Mann, Moses Moody, Drake Powell. We got no small forward on the team. Okay. Noah Clowney, Nate Ahmed. We got Dayron Sharp and Magoon. So I think I want Nate Ahmed to play power forward. He doesn't have a 3-point shot quite yet or any type of offense. Literally has a D plus inside. C plus. Yeah, no type of just defense and rebounding. So don't be surprised if he's really inefficient next year. I'm already seeing it. We can move I guess we can move Danny Wolf to center now. His second position is small forward is really interesting. So could he dribble a little bit, man? Let's see. His playmaking is one of his best categories. I'm guessing he can dribble a little bit since the second division is small forward. So yeah, Danny Wolf will play center though. Nate Man. So yeah, we might have Danny Wolf and Nate Man starting next year. We need a small forward in the building though. We can easily move Moses Moody there. So we're on to move some position. Moses Moody will slide to small forward. We'll go up to a 78 overall, 3 overall boost. And then we'll probably sign another small forward because I don't expect Man to play. We can move Drake Powell there, which we could, but I want to sign some. So Peyton Watson, like the perfect. It makes sense because then apparently the Nuggets won't be able to afford him. So why not outbid it? Why not outbid literally all these teams with our cap space? We have 40 million. So yeah, let's offer Peyton Watson the bag like 50. He might get like 15 million, or yeah, he might get like 15.5 million, 16 million for 4 years. That's what I'm going to offer him. Peyton Watson is one of the better 3D wings in the league. So like I said, adding him would be nice with our cap space. He would be our big addition. So if they don't match it, Peyton Watson should be a Brooklyn Net. I think this is way out of their price range, and they do not match it at all. So, like I said, we test the Nuggets. They do not match Peyton Watson's contract, and just like that, we're getting him on the team. So I can't be mad at that. I think that'll be our free agency. Should we have a lot more money to spend? But who is here to even spend it on? Like, Harden's the best one right now. What do you make sense? Any of these guys make sense right now? Unfortunately, not really. We could go after Mark Williams, but I think I'm comfortable with my center rotation right now. I want to see how Danny Wolf plays at the starting point guard spot. And I said, the team is really bad. We don't have a first round pick this year. But I said the Nets will be a tough team to rebuild either way. So that's just how it is. But player progression, we got Yegor Deming going up 4, Watson going up. We got Noah Clowney up, Moody, got Danny Wolf going up, and Seraph going up. We got Drake Powell and Lon Cherry both going up. So yeah, solid player progression. But I will see you guys. I don't expect Cameron Thomas to go up more than 82, unfortunately. This is how he is in 2K. But 2027, like I said, no draft pick. It goes to the Houston Rockets, so they will benefit off our success, basically, even though we're not really having success by losing. So it's a weird scenario to be in, definitely. We are running a balanced system. So it will stay that. And then the rotation is going to be Yegor Demon, Cameron Thomas, Peyton Watson, Noah Clowney. So I think I do want to low-key start Nate Ahmed this year. I like Clowney, but I want our top 10 pick to start, or our 8th overall pick to start. And I mean, Danny Wolf will start eventually this season, but I'm going to have it like this. So Demon, Thomas, Watson, man, Sharp, Moody, Clowney, Malik Monk, Ben Seraph, and then Danny Wolf and Drake Powell, your 11-man rotation. I'm still running 11 man because I don't expect this to be good at all this season. But shot tendencies, I guess Cameron Thomas, he's going to take all the shots anyway. And then I'm probably not going to mess. I mean, Payne Watson could take a jump after we just paid him a lot. I wouldn't mind that at all. So something like that for Watson, I guess. And then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Native Med's going to already be taking 70%, so I'm cool with that. All right, I'll see y'all at the end of the season. We'll see how this team plays, I guess. So far, we're actually winning games, which is cool. I expect this to be a fluke. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP at the end of the season, but yeah. So Cameron Booth wins Rookie of the Year. Chloe Ware, six man. Depoy going to win. Most people going to Jace Richardson, six man. Or clutch player going to Jamal Murray. Who's you going to Mitch Johnson? Aaron Phillips, your executive. Cooper Flag, Cup MVP. But we finished off actually as the number 10 seats. We made the play-in, I guess, which is okay. Our record ended up being 39 of 43, so improvement actually. After all the trades we made, we show improvement. 23 from Thomas, 17 from Demon, improvement himself. 15 from Malik Monk. Now he only played 21 games, but yeah, we had 12 from Peyton Watson, 11 from Moody, 10 from Nathan Bent, 10 from Daron Sharp. At the deadline, I decided to start Danny Wolf the second half of the season, but I'll show you guys in the second. Ben Seraph averaged, round up, averaged 10 points per game. He was really, really bad and efficient, though. Really not good and efficient at all. Clowney, did he become a better shooter? No. What about Traore? He really shot 50%. That's probably on least attempts. He didn't really play that much. So, and Danny Wolf, in his starting averages, you could check. So I know how to do it. So as a starter, he only averaged 5 points and 6 rebounds. Isn't much of a rim protector either. So 4 from Mann, 4 from Powell, 2 from Lagoon. But okay, can we take down the Cleveland Cavaliers and advance to the playoffs potentially? I don't think we will. We are going to lose. So yeah, we're out. But yeah, the Rockets will get our pick this year. How is our offense and defensive rating though? So offensive rating, let me see which one is better. Offensive rating is probably going to be at the bottom. We're 23rd. Okay, top, bottom. About our defensive rating. We're actually a good defensive team. We were 12th in defensive rating. So maybe do we have really good perimeter defenders? No. Nathan Ment probably played a huge part of that. Pettiford's, we actually have some good defenders, solid defenders at least in the building. So maybe we build this team through defense, and not offense. Like I said, in this video, I'm not gonna get Ja, I'm not gonna get LaMelo, or I'm not gonna get the other guard. It was Trey, I was about to say, but he's already in Washington. I feel like I always go after Ja or LaMelo Ball in these Nets rebuilds and get another star and rebuild around them. But I'm not going to do that today. I wasn't going to do it either way because it seems like those are the two hottest names that are about to be traded. Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball potentially as well. I want to do something new for this Nets team. I don't know how I'm going to do it. We're going to figure it out. We're also projected to pick 11 in New York. So if we have that pick, that would be amazing. And then obviously the Rockets are projected our pick as well. So do we own that Knicks pick? I want to say because Mikal Bridges trade. So the Nuggets are going to get 1. We're going to finish with the 11th pick being New York. So we got the Knicks picks. The Knicks were bad this year. That's I did not expect that, obviously. So now if people are talking about the Knicks being bad, so 39 of 43. So they missed the playoffs. We'll have the 11th pick, which I'll take, honestly. I will keep Fernandez. I'm going to continue to believe in him because I think he's actually a solid coach. And with pick 11, we are projected to go ahead and take Cameron, Mika, and then Cameron Williams. So, and then the Nets are projected to take these guys. But, all right, like I said, if somebody good falls, that would be amazing for this video. We will see. So, number 1 is going to be Christian Collins of the Nuggets. He's the best player in the draft. Bruce Branch goes 3. They got Stokes falling all the way to Stokes went 3, Bruce Branch went 2. Stephen went 4. We got 5 going Baba, the Sixers. So the Pelicans are going to take Mika. The Kings will take, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, 8 Caleb Gaskins, 9 Jordan Smith Jr. to the Chicago Bulls. I don't know if that's, I was about to say something real dumb about Jordan Smith Jr. I'm just keeping it to myself. But at the we'll pick 11. We got Hugo. We got Jason Crow. We got Nicholas. Okay, or Nicholas. We got Caleb Holt, DJ Wagner. Okay, so let me look at these guys. So DJ Wagner, all-star ceiling. Okay, okay, he looks pretty good. So might take him. But let me look at Hugo. We do need a small forward of the future. I don't know if we need a forward of the future. So if we can build like Nathan Mann, Hugo to be those guys, I'll be happy. I don't think I'll take a guard. I'm comfortable with my guard rotation, so I think Hugo will be the pick here. So Hugo, 6'8", from France, welcome to the team. And then we got Bryson Howard, we got Keto, we got Caleb Foster, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. I mean, we just go down the board and take this guy. He's ranked pretty high, Cam Williams. So sure, give me Cam Williams, 6'8" guard. Okay, he ended up being a 71. He goes to 77. So we'll see who he becomes. Demon will accept this team option. Malik Monk will accept this player option. Unfortunately, I thought he wasn't expiring. I did not know that he had a player option. So we could have built his value. So I think we're gonna do at the deadline is we're gonna build Malik Monk's value up, and then we're gonna trade him away to a team that will want him. Like I said, right now he has no value probably because of his contract and he got injured. We're gonna trade him at the deadline, get his value up. We're gonna accept Danny Wolf on a why, so we decline it. We're gonna accept Magoon. We're gonna accept Pettiford. Magoon has the flu right now. Qualifying offers none. So heading into free agency, like I said, we don't have even the money to go after Giannis. I feel that's also another guy to go after. So we have a big decision on Clowney, which we might resign. We have some cap space though. All right, we got Yegor Demon, Ben Seraph, Nolan Traore, Todd Pettiford. Hopefully some of these guards develop. Cameron Thomas, Malik Monk, Drake Powell, Terrence Mann, Cam Williams. We got Watson. So Hugo will play start small forward this year. Native Ment, and then we'll have Wolf and Magoon. So I think we have to make a trade though. Do we own our pick in 2027? We really don't. Oh, 2028, my bad. It is a pick swap. Is it much? Yeah, I think we own it. We pretty much own it. Swap best with New York. So I don't want to say we own it. Yeah, we own it. And then 2029, we own it. We own the rest of our picks. Okay. So I think we do make a trade for somebody, or do something. I don't know. We definitely need some help here in Brooklyn. So I think what I want to do here is trade for a center. So Duque is correct. We are buying on a center. So let's look at some guys that I like. So starting off, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jared Allen. They're buying. So I don't know if we want to trade them. They're not rebuilding in theory, but they're 41 or 41. They need to shake things up here. Would Evan Mobley be available? Maybe not. But like I said, I'd love to get one of those guys if possible. Zubac on the Clippers would make sense. Bam Adebayo on the Miami Heat. He would be somebody that we would go after because Bam, I don't know what's going on with him. IRL. I feel like he should be doing so much better, but right now he's playing like a role player right now. I don't know what's going on with him. But Bam is an option. There's a lot of guys that have interest in Jalen Duren. One of these guys, we have a bunch of salary too. We also have some money, so if we want to take on anybody, we could. Let me look at their stats really. So Duren right now is averaging 18 points. He's an elite rebounder and a really good so as I said, Duren is not my number one option. But were the Pistons contending? Because if so, that we can't do that. Okay, they were contend. Never mind. It wouldn't be possible to trade for. It'd be really hard, and I don't want to do all that. So, okay, never mind. I don't want to overpay for Jalen Duren. Let's keep looking though. Kessler, I got him before. I don't know. Bam Adebayo though, they're buying. He just averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds. He's a good defender, also a good shooter. So Bam could be an option. Zubac, and then Zubac is pretty good, and then traded class into the Celtics and Jared Allen. So I think honestly, since Jared Allen's making 30 million, Bam is making about 53 million. He'll even match his contract. So it would take us trading Malik Monk, it would take us trading Terrence Mann. Okay, we matched it. That was easy. That's what we got cap space to absorb. It might take Moody as well. I think I'll be willing to trade Moody knowing that we already have some forwards in development. So yeah, I'll be willing to do this. So Malik Monk, Terrence Mann, Moses Moody, we finally get somebody that can help us win. And then we trade I don't want to trade these 22 and 8 picks. I can't trade this. The Knicks, you don't know how they'll be next year either. So what pick do we trade? I'll trade this. Okay, this pick has no value, so that probably wouldn't work. But I'll throw it in there. We'll trade that pick. I'll be wanting to trade my 2030 unprotected pick. And for some reason, the Warriors are just always good down the line. So unfortunately, I doubt this pick will be good. So, okay, so let's just get to this. So Malik Monk, Terrence Mann, Moses Moody, a pick swap. This is okay. For 10, this pick is a 2032 unprotected pick, not a 2031 pick. For 10, that's how it is. So, like I said, the players we're giving them are not good. Basically, getting a bunch of expirings, but we're giving them these first-round picks that could become valuable. See, I'll offer it. They do decline, which is pretty much fair. Like I said, this is not a good package I'm offering. Okay, instead of this pick, what if we threw we don't have okay, we can wait till, I don't know, we could trade this Knicks pick, I guess. It has value. You know what? Screw it. 2-star. I have to give up something if we're getting Bam. They decline, so they don't want that. Never mind. Could wait to the deadline to get another tradable, or we can go ahead and just move one of these guys. So we can move Terrence Mann to small forward, see if that helps anything. If not, we'll probably look to trade one of the younger guys. So Mann was in the trade, Moody's in the trade, and then like I said, he will be a great center, and then Malik, or we could trade Thomas, but I want to just leave it to this at first. So we're trading this for Bam Adebayo. I trade this 2029 Knicks pick, our 2030 or 2030 Warriors pick, and then our 2030 percentage is 2032 unprotected pick for Bam. That still doesn't get it done. Okay. What if we trade one of the younger guys instead of one of these picks? So I'll take out this pick, and then we'll see if we can trade one of the younger guys instead. So Wolf, trade Hugo. We could trade one of these guards and Seraph, which I think I'll trade Ben Seraph instead. That gets it done. So finally, we get Bam Adebayo in a Brooklyn Nets jersey. So we absolutely love that. It took a lot of negotiating, but we ended up getting it done. That's all I'm at. I feel like though Thomas would have got it earlier, but I'm actually cool with trading Seraph, I guess. I liked him, but we got Nolan developing into Hyde. So our new lineup will be Yegor Demon, Nolan Pettiford, Thomas, Drake Powell, Cam Williams. It'll be Hugo starting over Watson. Nate Ament. So all we need is really a backup power forward, and then we're good. We can rely on some more development. So Hawkins is here, Brooks is here. Don't want to spend too much money. So like somebody like Bay, Wallace, Kaminga's here, which is funny. Or we could just bring back Noah Clowney, which honestly I think I'll do. We'll re-sign. Although he wants 16 million, which probably he isn't worth that at all. He's not. So I think instead I go after somebody different. So like Jordan Wallace is another good defender. Like I said, we could just go after him, but I don't know. I think we'll go after the better defender here in Jordan Wallace for cheaper. So we can give him to like 9 million, 9.5 million for 2 years. Wait, is he restricted? He's unrestricted. So he'll sign that. We'll get rid of Clowney. Sharp, I think we can go different options here. So I want to see how like other guys develop. So we'll let Daron Sharp go, like Lagoon and Danny Wolf, and I'll see you guys in play progression. 87 overall. Obviously, we got Yegor Demon going up to an 84, so that's great. We got Nate Ament going up to an 81 +5. We got Peyton Watson going up to an 81. Trevor going up to an 80. That's +6. Okay. So Thomas, like I said, he's 25 years old and he's already regressing down to an 80. Not great. Wash is up though. Danny Wolf is up. Drake Powell is up. And Magoon is up, or Magoon, however you say that name, and the top Pettiford's up 2 overalls too. So yeah, I'm liking the young card we have a lot. It's continued to develop. Like I said, we have our pick backs in 2027. So we can obviously think highly of that. But like I said, I'm not getting the guys we usually go after. Kind of going in a new direction with this next team. We'll see if that makes it better or if it's different. I don't know. Rank number 20th power ranking, which isn't good. Still running a balanced system, which we'll keep. And then wait, who doesn't fit this system? By the way, I'm assuming it's Cameron. No, it's actually not. Nobody really doesn't fit it. So I'm gonna fix out the starting 5 how I want it to be, and I'll show you guys in the rotation. Rotation heading into the season, we got Yegor Demon, Kevin Thomas, Hugo, Nate Ament, Bam Adebayo, Peyton Watson, Jordan Walsh off the bench are defensive forwards, kind of building into this defensive mentality thing. Nolan Traore, Danny Wolf, and Drake Powell are all running a 10-man this year as well. So yeah, I'm actually liking this a ton. We got a bunch of defensive forwards: Hugo, Nate Ament, don't forget Bam Adebayo, Wallace, or Payne Watson, Jordan Wallace, Drake Powell could be bringing D wing of development. I'm liking this a ton. Building in this defensive team that we know is going to be good. Like I said, if Ament and Hugo develop like I want them to, we'll be good. We just got to figure out what we do with Cameron Thomas, man. He's on a 3-year deal. Like I said, I don't know. We'll see how good we are this season. I'm hoping that we can maybe stay into the playoffs. We'll see. Wins the MVP. Okay, and the rookie of the year going to Tyron Stokes, 6 man going to DeJounte, defensive player going to Wayne Multiprue, going to Caleb Wilson, my bad, let's mess up everything. Clutch player going to Luka, coach you going to JB Bickerstaff, executive going to Christian Bartlett, but all NBA first team, all NBA second team, all NBA third team. So we don't have like an all NBA member, we don't have a superstar yet. But here's all defensive first team. No, need a Met signing? No. Here's your Arky first and Arky second team. No, we finished off as the number 2 seed this year. So yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible how much we changed or flipped the season. We won 57 games. We almost were the first seed, bro. That's crazy. Who jumped us? So we had about 18 from Thomas, 18 from Bam. Like I said, no like superstar here yet, but guys definitely improved. Watson literally averaged 17.5 points. So like I said, off the bench too. So he is definitely the player that I didn't expect him to be, but he is definitely cooking off the bench, bro. We'll take that. Looks a little weird to see him averaging 17.5, I'm not gonna lie, but I did push his tendency up a little bit. You guys remember that. But Demon averaged 18 points. I was hoping he could become something for us, but I just don't. I think we do need to probably trade for somebody, which I'm aware of. 12 from Nolan Traore, 10 from Nathan Mance. So, like I say, just, a good defender and stuff like that. Rebounder. 9 from Hugo as a starting forward. Not great. Also didn't really shoot good from me, but he's 19. 4, 7 from Drake Powell. He's a 3-and-D player. We know that at that point. 5 from Wallace. Did he have a good shooting season? He did. 5 from Danny Wolf. 3 from Spencer Jones. 3.5 from Lagoon. And zero point 0.7 from Pettiford. So yeah, everybody got in. Igor Demon's a little banged up. I'm gonna go a 9-man. I'm gonna shrink the bench utilization down to like a 20. I want to see what we could do in the playoffs. So, what is Demon's injury? It is a strained hip. He'll be hurt for a minute though. We got the Hornets, also LaMelo, Miller, Knappel, Dijon Salon, Arbor Williams, AJ Mitchell, Yosefu, John Collins, Clark Benner, and they are fully healthy. So this is a solid team we're playing around one though. Nice test. We're gonna beat them in 6. So we escape round 1 with an injury though. Nathan Ment got a concussion. He'll be out for the season. Really? Wow. Is he really out for the season from this? I mean, I know concussions can be, but yeah, he's out for the season. It's something I'm not excited. I didn't know he's going to be out for the season though. That's okay. I mean, we got Wallace starting, or Spencer Jones is starting, not Wallace. Okay, this is getting weird. I don't know why Spencer Jones isn't starting. We'll go 8-man rotation now. We got the Boston Celtics. So Pritchard, White, Brown, Tatum. Obviously, we traded for them. Gave them Nick Claxton. They have a good bench as well. I'm not gonna lie. This will be tough against Boston. Yeah, we can't win without our primary defender, unfortunately. So team was injured. We made it to the second round and pushed the Celtics to 6. Can't be mad at that. We're new. We're, like I said, young to this thing. So the Suns go on to win it all, though. Heading into the draft lottery, though, we are going to be projected, or our last. We don't have a pick because we made the playoffs, obviously. So we're good off that. The Hawks got one though via Cleveland. Oh, we actually do get a pick. Pick 5 via Philadelphia. So I don't know if we have that pick or not, but there's some asking questions. We'll take it. Like I said, Fernandez got us to the playoffs, so he obviously will remain our head coach. And then we have the 5th overall pick in the draft. Nathan Mance still recovering from the concussion, bro. It must have been bad. But we have the 5th pick, the 22nd pick in a couple seconds. So, I don't really want to add that many rookies to this team. So maybe we could trade up. So having these salaries to trade for like whoever we trade for this offseason. So I think our center rotation is fine. 4 rotation is fine. Like I said, I feel like if we do trade anybody, it will be trading for a guard. I don't know who the guard would be. It can't be the guys I named earlier, though. It can't be that. So, yeah, I definitely think we do make a trade for somebody. Do we use the 5th overall pick, though, after making the second seed, make it to the second round? Maybe. We'll see. I'll definitely look around the league and see what I can find in mind that might or might not make some sense. So Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers selling this went 25 and 57. So yeah, Maxey trade would make some sense for them. And then I want to see if I can maybe go after Cade Cunningham. Like I said, never mind. It's not, they're contending. That's not happening. So, or maybe even Tyrese Haliburton on the pace. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of guys. I want a superstar that can get us buckets and score like we need him to. So I think Maxey is the perfect fit for that. I mean, he's available. We do need a guard. And I would love to have him on this team. He would fit over here. We have defense. Like I said, I don't know. Maxey is a great scorer, but perimeter defense-wise, he's actually B+. He'd actually be a good addition to our team either way. So, yeah, I want Maxey. It would take – I'm going to trade Cameron. We have cap space to absorb it. So, actually, low-key, I'm going to wait till after the draft because I think we can get this without trading pick 5. I'm not going to lie. Or, I mean, who even is a free agent? I don't know who's a free agent. But if we wait, I don't really know who's a free agent, though. This is upcoming free agent, so next year. This wouldn't say this year, so yeah. We can see, like, if there's anybody in free agents who we like really quickly. I'll check around, so, like, Luka. But Luka, I don't want to go out. It's not really realistic enough for me. We got, like, Amen or Dylan Harper. I believe he's not actually a free agent. A team option. Fears isn't a free agent, so those guys won't be free. And so Castle, I guess, but he easily get matched. We're talking about restricted free agents here most of the part. So Bam, we have to resign him. Abdia. He's out like a 90 plus. Ace Bailey is a team option. So yeah, there's not really anybody that I'm really that intrigued in. So yeah, I think we go after Maxey and try to keep the fifth pick out of it. So Cameron Thomas would be involved. I mean, who else would be involved? So could it just be Traore? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I like Traore though. He averaged 12 and 5 for us off the bench, but I said when you get a guard, you might have to sacrifice a guard. I think we can move Demon to shooting guard, honestly. So I think that's what we'll end up doing because I still like him. I still want him to play for us on this team. So yeah, Demon will probably play shooting guard. I'm gonna make Traore opt in to his team option, and then I don't know. We're gonna see if this is enough. I don't know if it will be. I'll trade this 2029 unprotected. I'll trade this 2029 pick swap. And then I'll trade this 2030. Where's the Warriors pick at? Oh, I think I traded it. Never mind. Okay. It's 2032 pick as well. And then, yeah, we'll hope this is enough. We'll see if this is enough. Traore, if not, we will trade the fifth pick. It is. So well, we even have to trade the fifth pick. I feel kind of, but I'll take it. Or maybe Igor come off the bench, Igor Demon. But we'll have to figure out we drafted the fifth pick. Number 1 is going to be Spears. 2 is going to be Roger. 3 is going to be Obini Ezeki. 4 is going to be Solomon. And the 5 is going to be, we got Lincoln Cosby. So we've got guards. We got forwards, I want to say. So Cosby could, but I want to roll up the forwards we have right now. I'm comfortable with them. So I guess maybe drafting a shooting guard wouldn't be wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So I think I will with this pick like Jordan Page. So I say he might not be fifth pick material. Though. I feel like these guys are fifth pick material though. Like Cosby might be our pick. Who the mock draft I'm mistaken. So they have us literally taking a Jordan Page anyway. So I guess we'll take him. Jordan Page, welcome to the Brooklyn Nets with our late first. We got Gibson. I will take Burke here. So it's a two-way player I saw, and then Jeremy Jenkins, I guess. Doesn't even matter. So I'm going to two-way these two guys, and we'll sign the rest of them. Bam actually accept this player option. Demon, Nate Ahmed, Danny Wolf, Drake Powell, and then Cam Williams. Oh, I meant to accept Danny Wolf. Why does it keep making me decline him, bro? Well, I'm bringing him back. We'll just have to pay him early, but I'm bringing him back, though, obviously. So we'll give him a contract early in his career, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll re-sign him, and then they're still at Zubac here. So I mean, okay, we got Maxey, Demon. We couldn't just move him to the 2, but he could just play for us off the bench. I guess I wouldn't hate that. Drake Powell, Jordan Page, Cam Williams. One of those guys will start, I guess. Hugo, we need him to develop. Nate Ahmed, need him to develop, and then we need a backup center, but that's gonna be filled with we could just sign one, but I believe in Danny Wolf to develop for us and become something. So Spencer Jones is a good depth piece where he was playing, so we could just guarantee that money really quickly. Which sure we'll guarantee it because he'll actually be a solid player for us. So we'll do that. We'll match it, whatever, and then after that we have 13 players in the roster. So we have two-way contracts as the third string center, so we don't have to worry about those. And then we go straight to player progression. Up 2 overalls. Bam is up 1. Nate Ahmed's up to an 86, so you love that. Demon went up to an 85, so he wouldn't have been developed into a star material anyway. Hugo's up to an 81. Drake Powell's up to a 79, so he'll most likely start at shooting guard. We'll see what he could do. And then we got Todd going up, and then Kim Owens going up. The only thing I'd say that we need to do better with this team is potentially get another shooting guard. I don't know. A starting caliber shooting guard, even though I think those guys will develop into some. If we had to make a move, which I would say it's not official, we might not make one, that would be the move I did, to get a 3-and-D shooting guard. Like literally what I just said, like to be a 3-and-D player. Running a balanced system once again, so we'll keep that same system. Like I said, defense, I didn't check our defensive rating last year. That's not bad. But Maxey, Drake Powell, they want to start Hugo. Like I said, I don't know why they don't want to just start Hugo, man. They wanted to start him for a minute. I think they went away from it. I don't know. Watson will start, though, man. It's just what's going to happen. Watson will start. I don't want to put a force on our starter because when he gets injured, I mean, he's still not going to start, but whatever. Maxey, Drake Powell, Hugo, Nate Ahmed, Bam Adebayo, Igor Demon, Peyton Watson, Wallace, and then we'll run a 10-man. Danny Wolf did go down overall with the subs. We might not be the backup center that I was hoping for. I don't know. And then Spencer Jones, I guess, will be the 10th man. I'm going to try to give that spot to Page. I'm not going to lie. So what we're going to do now, because I know they're not going to give it, we're going to keep wanting to update the rotation. I'm going to trade Spencer Jones so we can get Page in the lineup. So Let's trade into a guy. So like for Zion Green, sure. So we'll swap there. Like I said, this won't matter. But okay, they want to play Pettiford. Never mind. I'm putting Page in. Putting Page in. Um, let's see. We'll put Page in, and then yeah, see y'all at the end of the season or at the deadline. We'll see. Victor Wembanyama wins the MVP. CJ Roger Rookie of the Year. Got Caleb Holt winning most improved player on the rise. 21 at night. Okay, I'll be a sneaky guy drafted in the future, but we have a guy making an All NBA team yet? No, either Maxey just wasn't good or just wasn't healthy enough. Wood was the 1 seed, so think he was. Offensive rating, we were number 7. Defensive rating, we had the best defense in the league. Like I said, I'm sticking to this defensive plan. We had the best defense in the league by a mile, bro. It's absolutely freaking incredible. This defensive team is what I'm building. So actually, they averaged 27. So all-star numbers on a good team. He played 55 games though. So you got to play what, 60 games? No way, I forgot. 60 games, I think I want to say. Or is it 50? I don't know. But yeah, 18 from Bam Adebayo, 18 from Igor Demon. Nate Met put up some pretty good. Did he make the All-Star team? Because if so, it was because of games. Oh, he made the All-Star team. I was correct. It was because of games. He played some good numbers, bro. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, shooting 50% from the field and 30% from 3. This is an all-time role player we got in our hands right here. What a pick he ended up being. Just hoping for year number 4 to be an efficient year because he's shot good from 3, shot bad from 3, and shot good from 3. Will that trend continue? Will he be a good defense shooter next year? We'll see. He'll go averaging 13 points is really good. Did he shoot good? He did. So we're starting to see 3-and-D wings in development. Payne Watson with 12. He only played 59 games, 9.5 from Tahad. So 8 from Drake Powell, 7 from Page, 5 from Cam Williams. So we did see a lot of guys step in the rotation. Burke played 30 games. Yeah, a lot of guys, the two-way contracts got some playing time. A lot of guys got in. So we must have been really injured out the season. Like I said, Hugo and Bam are a little bit banged up. Hugo will be out 2 to 4 weeks with a hip injury, but they're still going to play through these injuries. Bam's in with the back injury, but we'll go 8-man rotation. We'll see if we can potentially make a run here in the champ. So they're also playing Demon and Maxey together. Don't know how much I love that, but I guess they want to do it now. We'll do it. We got Miami, Yakachonis, Hero, Isaiah Evans, Jovic, Ware, McCain, Seraph is in Miami. He was a lot better in Miami, I'll say. We could have kept him. I don't know. Obviously, Bam ended up being the better player. Who else did I give them? I think I gave them other players. They're just not there, I want to say. But, all right, we take down the Miami Heat. We are going to go out and sweep them to play Toronto. So, Scotty still want to start Maxey. And, Demon got hurt. Oh, he tore his elbow ligament. Okay, he'll be out 2 to 4 weeks. So, he's actually going to return in the playoffs. Yeah, I said weeks, not months. So, he returned in the playoffs, though. So, that's great. He was averaging 24 for us, though, man, in 2 games. But he was actually balling out. So, he tore his ligament in his elbow. Drake Powell will start now. But that's a big loss off the bench and starting line. That's a big loss. So, Wolf will be in the rotation now. That's 100% a big loss. We still beat them either way. The Raptors now, they're playing Barnes at point guard, RJ Barrett, Grady Dick, Colin Murray, Chris Sinak, Ingram, Jacoby Walter, Isaiah Harwell, Mayhav, Jakob Pertl. And I believe they're missing some players. So Quickly is out 4 to 6 weeks, and Strother is out for the season with Achilles injury. So that's 2. Big loss for them, but against Toronto, we are up 3 to 2, and we're gonna go to a game 7. Great. So game 7, Demon is he playing through this, bro? Why is it saying he's gonna play through this? Wow, he's gonna play through a torn elbow ligament. It healed up a little bit, I'm guessing. He's up to a 76, but he's like at the end of the bench playing. I consider him to not play at that point if he's gonna be on the bench, and if he's just barely giving us production at that point. We're going to win the game 7, 115 to 107. 35 from Bam, stepped up. 29 from Matt, having 32 in the playoffs. 22 and 21 rebounds from Nate Met, rebounding machine. Yegor even dropped 8 points in 15 minutes. Yeah, really good game from everybody here. Amazing game from everybody. But we're in the conference finals, we got Atlanta. So Nikhil, Dyson, Koa P, Jalen Johnson, obviously the team traded Trey Young. They are missing some players, though. I think this is an easy way to look at it. I'm going to go this way. We just say he's out for this season in a torn hamstring. He was averaging 22 for them in the playoffs. And then Okongwu was out 1 to 2 weeks with a broken left leg. So Okongwu might return. Demon slowly coming back. But here we go. Game 1 will go to us. Game 2 will go to us as well. Is Demon fully healthy? No, he's up to an 82, though, so he's getting healthier. Game 3, we'll go to us. We're going to sweep them. Yes, we are going to sweep them to play Dallas in the NBA Finals. So, Demon's now officially fully healthy. So that's amazing. He's now back in the starting lineup that fast. So, yeah, well, we'll see if we can go ahead and take them down. The Dallas Mavericks have Kyrie, Matt Christie, Flag. They have Zion, okay? Derek Lively, Braylon Mullins, Collier, Robinson. Oh, they have Anthony Davis. He's actually injured, though. So AD will be out for this season or broken kneecap. So fortunately, that's been AD's career up to this point. I mean, I don't think he was really that injury prone when he was younger. I mean, obviously, Zion is averaging 25 in the playoffs. Flag is averaging 23. Stop Kyrie, Christie. This will be tough. Game 1, we'll go to Dallas, which will probably hop in the Simcast for the rest of these games. We want to fix the starting line. I want to start Powell, and let's just start Powell and Hugo throughout the playoffs and see what happens. Play our defensive players. But we are going to go ahead and it's a close game in the fourth. We are going to lose, though, 119 and 110. You don't love that. We're down 2-0 in the NBA Finals. So, I mean, unless we can make a 2-0 come, which is possible, 100% possible. We'll see. It's a close game right now, but the Mavericks are going to steal game 3. We're down 3-0 heading into Brooklyn again. I mean, we have a 3-0 comeback in us. I've seen it happen in 2K before. But this Mavericks team is just too good, and unfortunately, we're going to lose. Nathan Man got hurt anyway, so we had nobody to guard Zion, Flag, whatever. We're going to lose here, but so this team is just getting started, man. I know we're in 2029, but I'm telling you, this team is literally just getting started. We're not even fully developed at all yet. We have so much more left to go in this video. The Wizards will get number 1, and then our pick is going to go to the Sixers this year. So we have a lot of pick swaps. I just noticed that. Why can't this be unprotected picks? If these would have been unprotected picks they got from these teams instead of just pick swaps, that Nets definitely would have been set up good. I'm gonna say that. But we have three goes to field. Have a bunch of second. I'll let the assistant DM draft with these second round picks. I don't really care about them. So I'm gonna draft the first 2 guys. I'll two-way like the other 2, I guess. So too many 2-ways. Okay, we won't sign the other 2. We'll just sign the first 2, I guess. Even though they're not really that good. We'll accept Nate and Hugo. I want Drake Powell back. He will be our starting shooting guard next year. Dahad, I want back. Demon, I want back. Also, Cam Williams played a little bit for us. He showed his capability of being like a 3-and-D guy, so sure. And then we have money to offer a max player, but obviously we know that because Maxi's a free agent. Dahad is somebody I want back. He averaged 9.5 for us last year. Bam Adebayo obviously deserves Drake Powell, and then we're also going to re-sign Demon after the first day is up, and then Demon will bring him back as well. Tal will offer him a small contract. So we're re-signing literally everybody. And then Cam Williams, somebody I want back. Wallace. Oh, okay. That's a big free agent. He last year he was he's pretty good. I think I'd like to have him back. Or rather have Kamara. I think I'd rather have the 25-year-old Jordan Wallace. There is Yaxel. I remember him being ranked pretty high in the draft. He's pretty good as well, but I'm actually going to go with Jordan Wallace here, bring him back on the team, and then when we have about 15 players, we have Maxi, Demon, Tahad, Rice, we got Drake Powell, Jordan Page, Hugo, Watson, Burke, we got Nate Ament, Wallace, Zion, Green, Danny Wolf, and then is there an upgrade at backup center we can go after? So there's Robinson, but I think if we got a center, it would be through trade. I guess we can offer somebody a contract, like a center, and then probably get Kata. We can offer him $6 million, 1-year deal. That could be a contract we use at the trade deadline, potentially for a trade. And then we'll announce these 2. I don't want to back. And I'm going to have to cut some players. I am aware of that. But, yeah, I like that. So Cam Williams does come back as qualifying offer. All right, Nathan Mank going up 4. We got Bam regressing 1. Just expect he's 32. Hugo's up to an 85. Powell's up to an 81. Page is up to an 80. 79 Wolf. And then we got Wallace going down, which is really weird. Kata is going down. But so we can use contracts at the trade line and make a trade. I'm not mad at what I see. Burke is going up as well as Zion Green. We have to cut guys really quickly before the season starts. I don't know how many guys we have to cut. But it'll be a tough decision. Now there's 23 draft. I feel we have at least 2 more years left in us, 2 more seasons left in us, and then we'll end it off. Whatever happens. So we're gonna cut Nikki, and then how many guys we have to cut? We have to cut 1 more player, and I think it is going to be Rice or 2 draft picks, which is weird, but that's how it is right now. So 2 draft picks will be cut, and then we'll go straight into the season. So Power Ranking lands us second, running a balanced sim, which is officially a full 3-star. We run grit and grind as well, but I think we'll stay at balance. Then we'll go Maxi, Pal. They still want to start paying Watts. We're gonna have to do it for one more season, dude. How? You see the overall jump here? I thought that would matter. Well, it's just not happening, unfortunately. No, worst not starter. Max, Powell, Hugo, Native Met, Bam, Demon, Watson, Page. He's up to an 80 and it being a good pick. We'll go 10-man rotation. At least at the deadline. If we want to make a trade, getting either a better backup center or a shooting guard that can start for us next year. Whatever is more important, we'll go for at the deadline. Whatever we need the most. Backup center really quickly, and I want to see if we get Mark Williams for $11 million. I'm offering Zion Green, Danny Wolf, since Danny Wolf is playing pretty bad. This should be enough, honestly, and it is. Mark Williams, welcome to Brooklyn, especially since Bam is here. We need somebody to step in there, and we'll have Mark Williams. So, yeah, he'll be a good addition. And then, yeah, so far we're off to a great start. We are missing Bam, but like I said, once he comes back, we'll be good. And then we're 40-11 right now. Let's keep this one up. At the end of the season, Wembanyama wins the MVP, but we finished off as the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We went 62-20 on the season. Team stats, offensive rating, we were number 10. Defensive rating, we were number 1. Once again, the Mavericks creep close on it. Our defensive rating, the Mavericks are a good defensive team and a good offensive team. So we literally second in both categories. So they're going to be tough to beat. They're the 1 seed in the West. They won 65 games. So, yeah. Player stats, though, on the other hand, we had about 27 from Max. He played all 82, 17 from Bam, 16 from Demon, 14 from Hugo, 13 and 12 from Mehmet. Did he have an efficient three-point shooting season? It's better than it could be better. 11 from Jordan Page, 11 from Watson, 10 from Mark Williams off the bench, our big trade addition. And then, like I said, what we're going to do, they want to start Page in the playoffs. We'll go 8-man rotation. We got the Charlotte Hornets around one, so KPJ, Yusefu. So I'm guessing LaMelo's hurt or he's no longer on the team. He is no longer on the team. So without LaMelo, we are going to go ahead and beat them at 4. How the hell looking like? We're fully healthy heading into the playoffs. Page, like I said, he's not really the best shooter, though, I'm guessing, because he's shooting 13% from 3 in the playoff shot, 30% in, so he's not really the best shooter. He'll improve, though, 100%. We got Washington now, Trae Young. I haven't played the Wizards with Trae Young yet, but here they are. Trae Johnson, Costanza, Noah, Sarr, Ben Simmons in Washington now. Like I said, he's a good player, just wouldn't have fit here, unfortunately. They have Darren Peterson. That's who they were missing. I knew it was somebody I was missing on this team. He is going to be out for his day-to-day. He'll return really soon. He fractured his hand, though. But against Washington, we're gonna beat them at 5. We'll beat Washington at 5. We are healthy heading into the playoffs. Then we got the Detroit Pistons. So the Pistons have Cade, Ivy, Asar, Siakam, Duran. If the Pistons ever find a way to get Siakam, that would be nice. Or MPJ, one of those guys at the deadline. The Pistons have to make a move. They can't stand pat and not trade Ivy, Tobias Harris. They can't not trade those expirings. Game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we evened it up. Okay, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're gonna beat them at 5. Well, Dallas came back 3-1 against the Thunder. Of course they did. I kind of knew that was gonna happen too. But hey, we're playing them now. Yes, I am ducking this team. They still have Kyrie. They have Braylon Mullins at the 2. They drafted him. He had being a great pick. Okay. Flag, Zion, Hartenstein, Gigi Jackson, Christie. Got Tony Garma. This is also a good player in development. But yeah, they're just going to be good. He'll replace Kyrie, huh? Are they injured? They're missing Lively. Thank goodness. I mean, not in real life, thank goodness, but in 2K, thank goodness. Zion's also day-to-day on a broken. We're going to play through it. Collier's dislocated up until he's out for the season. And then, yeah, they are missing some players. That's great. Live will be out for this season on a sprained knee. So we'll see if that affects them at all. Do I think it will? Not really. They're going to take game 1. We're going to even it up. We're up 2-1. Hold on. We might actually have a chance here. I'm not going to mess with the rotation at all. Unless somebody gets injured, then they'll fix itself. But so far, we have the lead heading in, though. The 4th. Let's hold on to it. Oh, my goodness. We let them come back into it. Terrible second half defense. We're up 41 in the 3rd and 49 in the 4th. Wow, that is not good defense in the second half. But it's the Mavericks. What can I say? That's the second best rated defense in the second best offensive rating in the league. Once again, we start off the first half hot, the second half we cool down, and we're gonna lose. So that's what happens. We can't play defense in the second half. Now we're down 3-2. So you know what? Backs against the wall. I'll listen to 2K and just start Demon, I guess. But here we go. We'll see if this helps us out at all. Backs against the wall. So far it's a close game. This game could go either way. And we have the lead with 60 seconds. We're going to win 102 to 109. And just like that, we are going to a game 7. So game 7 time in Dallas. We'll see if we can get it done. So far, it's a close game. We need to keep it close at least. Don't get blown out. We have a strong lead right now. Let's hold on to it. And I think we got it. We've officially won a championship with the Brooklyn Nets, and we beat the Dallas Mavericks. I'm glad we beat them too. They are an annoying team to play, but we were healthy throughout the entire playoffs. That's the key. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We didn't go after the normal guys they go after. Instead, we built something new here with Maxey, Nate, and Matt. We didn't go after the guys they go after, and Ja, LaMelo, Jan. I do that every video. We did something new here, and we made Tyrese Maxey the #1 guy, and he ended up being incredible here. So, Nate and Matt, this was a great team we built, and I still feel like we could have been even better. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.